Nine folks, I wanted to check in with you here and give you a little bit of a behind the scenes look at yourselves in a sense. Take a look here. Let's begin with now this is kind of giving out a lot of information here, but I think it's important that you guys understand why you're performing the way you are. Okay, look at plant capacities. A lot of you remain at 2 million. Some people have invested, and maybe that's a little bit of the reason why they're doing a little better, because they're able to play more options. Take a look at total compensation on some of these teams, incentive pays, etc. And we start looking at productivity and trying to understand how many pairs per worker we're getting, and take a look at that. So look at team C and D here, or team G rather, F, and F is at an incentive pay of 0.75, and they're getting 6.4 million pairs per worker. All right, versus some other pay levels that are getting less. So it's kind of interesting to look at who's doing what and how they're doing. Okay, so this gives you an idea of where folks are, and one of the reasons why some people are making more profit than others. Okay, so take a look at the costs. All right, so I wanted to give this to you guys so you have an understanding here. This is just the North America plant. All right, so total fixed costs, I'm just going to pick on F here for a minute. $22.49 a pair of shoes. They have some of the lowest costs right now. Now, what is causing that? Could it be because of the number of models? Maybe. All right, they're playing that pretty well. They're up there around a 9 SQ, and they're pretty profitable. All right, what does this mean? Well, take a look at how much they're putting into TQM, 2.12. All right, they're putting a lot of money into quality, we'll call it, making sure that they're whatever they're doing, they've got a high rate of quality systems put into it. That's pretty good, and that's probably what's helping drive their costs down, especially their reject rates. All right, pretty interesting. So take a look at that. Kind of give yourselves an idea here of where we're at when it comes to EPS, because if we look at our report here, all right, and we look at the last round, and again this is A through G, we can see it's paying off for them at the end. All right, so I don't know, as you get down into these final rounds, you've got to figure out how much you're putting into incentive pay, how much you're putting into quality. Do you have the right mix of product? Are you paying the right amount for materials? All right, do you have enough volume going through? I want to give you an example here for a minute. Take a look here. We look at down here, private label, 1,000,009 sold, or 1,000,009 offered, 2,000,003 demanded. So we're not quite hitting that. Same here, Europe. So you guys are sort of divesting a little bit out of private label, and you don't need to. I mean, at this point, you guys can command the maximum price and make some serious killing on those numbers. But if you don't have the volume in the plant to do that, you're not going to be able to take advantage of that. And so you're not going to take off on your profits. Okay? So, interesting stuff here. I would say in these next rounds, figure out a strategy to take advantage of the market volume that's out there. All right? Take care.